Yeah, hello. It's Sunday today, and we are going on another exploration. We've done one yesterday, but it was so laggy, and yeah, I did something wrong. Well, it wouldn't have worked anyway. Could hardly move. I have Anatoly with me. Hello, Anatoly. How are you today?
Hello Peter, hello everyone. Good, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine too. So today we are going on an adventure game. Only part of the game because I don't want to spoil it for other people. So we will only play a little part. And let me zoom out a bit so you can actually see what we see. We are in a region called Escapades. Escapades exists for over 11 years, and I will show you in a moment. They have something at the beginning of September going on, a big kind of a festival. So here next to us, to my left, we have one game. So you can play two adventure games here. This is called The Bug Boy. We've played that yesterday. Well, we tried to play it because we could hardly move. You can get a hut for free and play about half of the game. If you like the game, you have to pay 370 Linden dollars to finish the whole game because the creator had to put a lot of work in it. It's quite nice. What would you say, Anatoly? Because we played
Yes,
it a
it
little bit.
is. Yes, we are not special stuff for advertising of this, but we just tried it and it worked good. It is interesting. Lots of inventions the author of this sim used here in creating this game. And it's interesting, especially for people who want not only to have fun but also to improve English, because here we need to communicate in written text with objects who represent they represent uh, characters here.
Yeah, that's a good tip. It's also good for language learning because you have, as you just said, you have to communicate with each other. So basically, the game is a one-player game. But what we figured out yesterday, one could actually click on the so-called non-playing characters and get all the information in the nearby chat. So you have to read a lot. They give you instructions. They give you clues. You have to find items and eventually, the first game you have to find Niels. Niels is the missing boy. You have to find him. But we are not playing that one. This morning, when I came back here, I found that they already also have a second game that's called Free Wilma, and that's very similar. You have to accept a hut that's on your screen, and the first part is free, and this one is even cheaper. If you want to finish the game, you only have to pay 250 Linden dollars. And again, like Anatoly already said, we don't get sponsored by the creators, so we just find it interesting. And we've actually already seen the elephant on the plank walk high up next to the volcano. Oh, by the way, next to this, if you started the game and you want to start from scratch, you can click on this here and reset the hut that way. So that's also quite nice. Yeah, okay, let's get started, Anatoly. As I said, we are playing part of the game, otherwise it will probably take too long. Even if you don't want to play the game, come here. It's really interesting. You get lots of free stuff, free vehicles. You can ride vehicles. You can fly in the air with a kind of dragonfly vehicle. It's really interesting. And as I said, it's a huge region. Okay, let's get started. So I've already installed the hut, and
Hmm.
both games start with Rick. Uh, Anatoly, do you remember who Rick is?
Rick is a boy, and we need to start conversation with him, and he will lead us to the actions.
Okay, so hopefully you can see that here in my upper left corner I have already installed the hut. So you just click on it, that way it gets a little bigger. And let me show what you can see. You can only see part of it because the maps and all that stuff is pretty big, but you can collapse it. So you have a map of the whole island, and that's where Rick is. So the boy we are talking to currently. Then when you click on the eye for information, you get a lot of information about the hut, that you have to collect items, you have to search for, and all that stuff. And this here, I'm not going to click on it. This is the home button, kind of. So if you get lost somewhere on the island, when you click on that, you get go back to the starting point. I wouldn't really do it because, yeah, well, you have to start from scratch basically. Yeah, and when you click on the elephant here in this thing, it collapses the big map. So let's start. I'm going to click on the non-playing character on that little Rick here in front of us, and he will tell us in the nearby chat. So I'm going to read that because you can't see that. You'll find. Oh, go back. Where can oh, I've already clicked on that, so can I see the other stuff? No. Let me click on
I
him
clicked,
again.
and I think it works for both of us because he wrote in a nearby chat.
Yeah, basically what he's saying, because I already started the game. So he was telling me that Wilma, the elephant, needs some food, and we would be the right persons to bring the food to Wilma. And remember, Wilma is somewhere on the plank walk up on the volcano, so very high up in the mountains. So we have to walk a lot, and we have to search for Wilma first of all. And what we have to do, can you see that with the basket, Anatoly?
Basket?
Yeah. Rick was telling
Yeah.
us that in order to bring the food to Wilma, we need to pick up a basket. And I think he talked about pears. So Wilma seems to be keen on pears. Can you read? Can you see that, or can't you?
No,
Okay. So
I didn't.
and Rick is telling me you will find the basket and the pears in the small house below us. So we are actually on top of the roof of a house. Doesn't look like that, but that's the way it is. You need to go down the plank walkway from this platform. And that is what he said. And I asked him again, where can I find the basket for the fruits? Yeah, okay. And he's saying the same. Because sometimes you have to click on the non-playing character again, and he might disclose some more information or give you another hint. Okay, Anatoly, let's start. So we have to go below this. We are actually standing on top of the roof of a house. And we have to use the plank walkway. Do you remember? I think we came up that way yesterday.
Through
No, not that far.
here?
No, here. Look over here. Look in my direction. That way you should see the
Okay.
plank walk. Yeah. And now we have to search for the basket and the pears. I'm
Here inside.
waiting outside because it's rather small in there. So you can you find the basket?
Yes, I found.
Okay, I'm not going to show the basket, so I don't want to spoil too much.
As I understood, we need to come back to the boy
Ah, okay.
again.
Yeah, I couldn't read it for some strange reason. Come on, door, open up for me. Okay, let's walk up. And go back to the boy. Talking to you?
Not yet, I'm waiting you.
You can already click on him. You can just read it.
Okay, 1 second. Okay, where does Mimba live again? I need to stay here at the lemonade booth. The customers need the lemonade. And after that he said, in a cabin on the far forest, the small wood over there. You can enter, I thought, the archway. I will help you. Okay. It
Oh, that is
disappeared.
the beginning of the story. But
Hmm.
you did you do you have the pears and the basket in your inventory?
I can't see it, but
Okay,
according,
you
yes,
probably
I
don't have it in your inventory. Oh, okay, let me take over because he talked to me. Uh, let me go back. He's talking a lot actually. Okay, I say okay. I found the basket and the pears. Can I bring them to this elephant Wilma? Rick answers, no, not so fast. Actually, I have a full list of fruits that need to be delivered to Wilma. Rick pulls a list out of his pocket. You read it: pears, apples, bananas, a watermelon, grapes, and pineapple. Oh boy. Are you serious? This is a pretty long list. I will not look for each fruit one by one. No way. Okay, let's click on him again. You need to go down the plank walk way from this platform. Then you head down the steps. Oh boy. Then you head down the steps into the valley. Finally, go north into the woods through the archway. I think we've been there. And the HUD says your map has been updated. A new location has become visible.
this way again.
Yeah.
This road.
And then let me see. I think we have to go further down. You need to go down the plank walkway from this platform. Then you head down the steps into the valley. Are there any steps? Can you see any steps? Oh, yeah. I think I saw them because yesterday I came down the other way, like dropping down. Okay. And then finally go north into the woods through the archway. Okay, let's walk through here. Can you already see the house?
Mm,
This is
yeah,
getting
this
laggy
house.
again. Oh, there's the house already.
Yes.
Oh, you're sitting there. You lazy thing. Where are the grapes?
Maybe
We
they are
talked
inside
about it
cabin.
there. No, outside, she said.
Huh?
At the clearing outside of the cabin. The clearing.
Mm.
It's pretty. Oh, there's a lazy badger. Look at that. Here on the tree stump. You seen that? That
Mm.
badger here? Lying here on the tree stump. With candies.
Mm.
Do you remember where we came from?
Uh,
I think from here.
through arc. We went through arc and we used ladder.
Yeah.
Not here.
Yeah, it's still pretty laggy. There's so much stuff here. Try to walk up. Come on. Feels like I'm drunk. Can't even climb the ladder. Okay. See, it's already getting a little bit better. Now the planks. How many frames have you got, Anatoly, currently?
I don't know. I use official viewer.
Ah, you can't see that. Okay,
Yes,
now we have to find the way up the volcano. Let me stand here for a moment. Oh, things can res in. Have you already found the way up? I see the
As I remember,
plank
it is
walkway over here.
toward this direction, probably.
Which direction?
This one.
Yeah, but not through the tunnel.
Mm.
I think that's. I think we couldn't actually walk up, no? Or is there something behind here? No. Let's try the other way. Yeah, it doesn't matter if we find Wilma anyway. Don't want to make the live stream too long. And it's really getting hard to walk anyway. But I think you got the hang of it anyway. So you have to find lots of items. Maybe over here, can you see anything that you can walk up?
Maybe here, because here is a ladder, but not clear to which direction it follows.
Where do you
Probably
see
no.
the ladder? We zoom out a little bit.
It is inside house, but house is empty.
Next to the house, you mean the stairs?
Yes.
And can you walk further up?
No.
It's just
No,
to
nothing.
the building, no?
To the building only.
Okay, let's walk down here and walk up the other way.
We can use dragonflies.
No, don't want to do that. Here is a path up the mountain. Yeah, that's not much fun. Ah, come on, turn around.
I think this is a path.
Yeah, let's try it. Oops, sorry. Yeah, getting a little bit. The higher you get, the less laggy it gets. Oops.
But I walked by traditional way.
Yeah,
Didn't.
I'm seeing you. Or I have to say I saw you because now I lost you. The direction seems to be right. I see the arrows and we are going in the right direction.
Yes, but actually we can reach it much easier
Oh,
because
my
his
hut
path.
just popped open. Strange. Maybe that doesn't matter. Yeah, I wanted to show you a little bit more of this region. But as you can see, there is so much going on here. Does it go up now, or do we have to go down first? Probably have to go
I
down, no?
see. I see another stairs to the mountain.
Yeah, but this way, is it going up, or do we have to go down? Because as I remember, we are going down, no? First before we go up
Ah,
again.
mhm.
This is where we were yesterday. Do you remember?
Yes, I remember.
This is also interesting. There are lots of little buildings here. Almost reminds me a little bit of Japan. And the fern here everywhere. And we have to walk through the water. That is exactly where we ended yesterday. Do you remember? On the other,
Mm.
if I can get there. And we probably end there too today. So you have to walk through the water. It's not very deep. Well, you go underwater for a moment, but you can walk up the other side on the beach.
Mm-hmm.
They probably have a boat here that we haven't seen yet. So the sim is based on the Goonies. It used to be, as far as I remember, a American series, and that was made into a movie. Very successful. I'll remember the boulder, Anatoly,
Mm.
that might roll down the mountain in a are you already on the plankway again? Or where are you? I can't see you at the moment.
If you turn left,
Left? Left? Oh, there. You're sitting again.
mhm.
Your favorite pastime, sitting down. Yeah, I think we should end here. So let me look back. So when you continue the path, you go up, and this way leads up all the way up to the around the volcano, and eventually you will find Wilma. And there are a few obstacles in between, so be warned. Be very cautious when you walk on the plankway. Something could happen. I'm not
Mhm.
telling you too much, so I don't know. Can I sit down? Let's try it. Because these usually don't work for me. Oh yeah, they work. Around the fireplace.
I started fireplace. Fire.
Yeah, okay, let's end it here. Again, as I said, I don't want to spoil the game too much. Did you like it, Anatoly?
Yes, it was very interesting.
Yeah. And remember, you can play the first part of 2 games at least, and I think I've seen another game somewhere else. And if you like the game, you might want to pay some Linden dollars in order to play the full game. The creators, well, they had to do a lot of work to make it happening. And even if you don't want to play the games, it's really interesting, the region. There's a lot to see, and there will be kind of a festival at the beginning of September where you come in. So the landing point, you see a big poster that tells you all the dates. Yeah, Anatoly, any last words before we go?
Okay, we finished our exploration today. We are sitting in front of fireplace in very comfortable island on very comfortable island, and hopefully we'll continue it next time.
Definitely, yeah. We're not going to play the other game that you have to do yourself, but we will probably find something else. Okay, see you all hopefully next weekend. Bye bye.
Bye.